And it's going to be Houston off the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got LeBron James. Mourning is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. Now, here is Jordan. And it's good, 2 points. Jordan's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Rockets.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Brunson. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jordan passes to Butler. Mourning a screen on Brunson. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You love Jimmy Butler playing above the rim. That's a statement dunk right there.
James against Brunson. Pass to Cooper. Brunson with a clean look. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. LeBron outside. Now Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Brunson the pass to Thurman. And here's Kirilenko. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Brunson with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Thurman. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Brunson surveying the D. Over LeBron. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. Thurman passes to Cooper to stop the drought, and he drops that one in. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Kirilenko on the wing. He's guarded by Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brunson.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Inside. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Team foul. At the line for Houston, Alonzo Mourning.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
free throw good for Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the pick. Here's Cooper. From the top of the key, he buries it. Cooper's got his second basket. Up top, Jordan. He's guarded by Cooper. Jordan deciding where to go with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Andre Kirilenko. Cooper is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reed, and it's Thurman in at center. That's who's out there for Orlando. James finds Jordan. Spins. Tries from 10. Pass to Mourning. Now Butler. Brunson covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mourning, and it's blocked. They get it back. Butler from outside. Here's Gilmore. And finally, that one's good. Gilmore's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Brunson. Shoots the 3. Thurman. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's LeBron. The strength and power of James down low.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Back to Brunson. From the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Gilmore's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan passes to Mourning. Basket good. Mourning's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Brunson. Let's go. Brunson with another miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Cooper. And stolen by Mourning. Here's James. Again, the Rockets score.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Kirilenko against Jordan. Out to the right wing. Reed a screen. 6 to shoot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Cooper. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The kick outside to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Pass to Reed. Now here's Brunson. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Houston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Warning is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's LeBron James. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 spot. Houston leading by 12. Here's LeBron. And he overshot that one, missing. Cooper the pass to Brunson. Here's Thurman. Pass to Cooper. Over Butler. And it's Cooper missing.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good that time. Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
Well, good decision by Jimmy Butler. Stops on a dime, creates the necessary space, and then has the elevation necessary.
Reed a screen. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Cooper's got 9.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Gilmore. And it's blocked.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Here's Cooper. 9 points in the game so far. Brunson, good.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
No good from Jordan. The Magic trail by 9. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you, Kevin.
Appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. Back to Kirilenko. Pocket 6. LeBron against Cooper.
I I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Now, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And here's Brunson outside. Another miss by Orlando. Rockets leading by 13. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's James. Pass to Mourning. Jordan against Brunson. On the wing, and it's Houston with another.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Brunson. Over LeBron. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Rockets ahead, up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Andrei Kirilenko is out there with Reed. Then there's Cooper. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Thurman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Thurman. Back to Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just some 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Magic called timeout. Trailing by 17. Here's Cooper. He's down low. Mourning's there.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Now Butler. James outside. Butler up top. Four on the clock. James outside. He's off from 3. The Magic trail by 15. Brunson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Thurman. It's blocked. Now James. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Basket is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, what an assist, leading him to the bucket.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Outside Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Layup, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Thurman. Here's Cooper. Here we've got Brunson. Shot from 16. No good.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Off the glass.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Now here's Brunson. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Houston ball.
Houston in total control.
Get up, Jordan! Get up, Jordan!
And here is Jordan.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Jones. The baseline, Jay. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Thompson passes to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Anunoby for three. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Outside Robinson. And here's Curry for three. He drops it from range.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Edwards, a pass to Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. And Curry's got the ball here for the Heat. Right side Adebayo. An easy two on the layup.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Edwards, a pass to Wembanyama. No good on the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Jones. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Outside Edwards. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Basket counts.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Anunoby against Curry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Miami making a switch here. Miller's checked in.
Number 21, Mike Miller.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Miller. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. To the paint. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Curry against Anunoby. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Jones. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Robinson. Pass to Curry. And he connects with a jumper. Curry's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We've got Edwards. Victor Wembanyama is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Jones. Oh, good D by Edwards.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Wembanyama. The three. Rebound Miami. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back over to you.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Edwards can't hit. And Curry's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Adebayo up top. Robinson in the post, guarded by Howard. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Adebayo against Edwards. The three from Wembanyama. Philadelphia with another miss. Heat leading by 6. Outside Curry. Jones feels it out. There's the triple. That's good from Curry. On the assist from Jones. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. Curry's gone 3 of 4 shooting from 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. To the inside to stop the run. And the play by Anunoby as he finishes. Anunoby's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. Robinson's got his second basket.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Edwards against Adebayo. Pulls it from 20. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards has got his second basket of the night.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Jones, the pass to Robinson. Inside, his first shot attempt. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Edwards against Adebayo. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Anunoby against Curry. Pass to Adebayo. Wembanyama with some nice D. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot from Cleveland. They're thinking up the shot. Oh, so close. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Yao in at the center. Curry, a screen on Edwards. Here's Adebayo. The 3 from Curry. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Curry's got 14 points for the game. Here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Edwards. Wembanyama, screen on Adebayo. Lets it fly. Again, the Sixers score.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor when shooting that jumper.
And here's Curry. 14 points for him. On the wing, Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 16 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Miami on D. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Robinson. On the wing, Jones, defended by Thompson. Curry finds Jones. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sixers ball.
76ers trail by 8. Outside Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Edwards. Thompson left side. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Robinson. And here's Jones. Stolen by Thompson. 3 on 3. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Thompson's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Curry against Thompson. Now here's Jones. No points yet. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Thompson scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. And Howard with the lay-in. Howard's got 6.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Pass to Curry, fires the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Victor Wembanyama.
There's 6 seconds left in the third. With 1 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Miami Heat. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Klay Thompson is out there with Edwards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Edwards. Wembanyama finds Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Curry's shot is off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Edwards, a pass to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Miami. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jones. Outside Curry. Shot's no good. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Thompson. Howard with a screen on Jones. Outside Edwards. Rises up. Going to work in the low block.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Robinson. Oh, it's off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Wembanyama. No good. Couldn't tie it up. Miami leading by 3. Jones with the ball. Robinson outside. Now it's Jones. Tipped. It's stolen by Howard. Now Thompson. Edwards looking it over. Outside Anunoby to tie it up. And he nails it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's Curry. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Curry fires. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Curry. Oh, it's Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Curry's got the ball here for Miami. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Anunoby there for the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo against Edwards. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Puts Miami now. Trailing by 2. Now Adebayo.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
The 76ers call timeout. Great fourth quarter. Just give it up 2 points. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Anunoby. Now Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Now here's Curry. Robinson, a screen on Anunoby. Stephen Curry. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Bowen is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bird, and it's Shaq in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And a three-level scorer. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
So the wing on the left. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. And Shaq pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Johnson against Worthy. Here's Bowen. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. A three ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Dallas' head coach and I got a chance to talk. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Bowen's shot is off. Outside, SGA. Pass to Worthy. Now here's Thompson. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Olajuwon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. .141 left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Olajuwon outside. Worthy, the pass to Olajuwon. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. Thompson outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Spurs, Larry Bird. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Bird hits them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Outside, Ewing. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Thompson. The 3. Shot clock at 6. Larry Bird grabs the miss. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The drive by Worthy. And Worthy throws it down hard.
Hard not to be a fan of the way Worthy plays. You see the quickness and agility there on the drive.
And Shaq with the slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Olajuwon is out there with Ewing. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Towns. Still scoreless. Shaq with a screen on Thompson. Here's Bird. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Worthy kicks to SGA. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Now Bird. O'Neal a screen on Thompson. Here's Bird. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Olajuwon. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Spurs with the lead. Now Johnson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bird. Towns sets the pick for Bird. Over Worthy. And another basket for San Antonio.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Olajuwon in the high post. SGA with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now, here's Olajuwon. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Back to Towns. Johnson sets the screen for Towns. Pass to Bird. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Thompson. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Ewing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. SGA's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson finds Towns. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson with it. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bowen. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The Mavericks leading. On the floor for San Antonio, Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Towns. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Bowen. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bowen. Here's Ewing. Lays it up off the glass. Ewing's got the lead up to 4 now for the man.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Bowen, the pass to Bird. Check his screen on Thompson. To the middle. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Worthy against Johnson. To the left wing. Towns a screen on Thompson. From about 19 feet. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bird. Here's SGA. He's got 13. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Ewing sets a screen for SGA. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Picks it out to Johnson. Now here's Towns. He's defended by Olajuwon. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Towns. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Bowen. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. No good from Shaq. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Dallas. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Worthy. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. Back to Worthy. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Inside for the lead. Towns, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 13. Olajuwon with a screen on Bird. Pass to Worthy. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Olajuwon. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Bird with it. Picked up by Thompson. Towns looking it over. Shoots over Ewing. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olajuwon. Dallas moving the ball around. Ewing outside. Thompson inside the line. Misses, and the dry spell continues. For the lead. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Mavericks on top, up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Olajuwon is out there with Worthy. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Ewing. And it's SGA in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Olajuwon with a screen for SGA. Pass to Worthy. Olajuwon against Shaq. Shaq with some nice D. The Spurs with the lead. To the paint, stolen by Thompson. Now here's SGA. D right on him. Stripped it away. fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Thompson outside. Now SGA finishes inside on the nice dish.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside Bird. And hit the three. Here's Dallas. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Now Thompson. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
Now O'Neal. Tries from 7. Good look there as it goes down.
Magic Johnson.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's SGA. Not a lot of room and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Here's San Antonio now. Towns outside. Here's Bird. Takes the three. That one misses. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. From 14. O'Neal there for the rebound. And the Spurs with possession. Johnson down low. Worthy on him. And it doesn't go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Layup no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now O'Neal. Here's Johnson. Larry Bird knocks down the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Timeout, Mavs. Swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Mavericks was getting across in their huddle. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Stolen by Magic. Goes up. Oh, he jams it in. Leaving no room for error.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Ball stolen. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
James Worthy. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Larry Bird.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jaren Jackson out there with Nikola Jokic, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Philadelphia. Antetokounmpo up top. Pass to Nowitzki. Miami moving it around. 4 on the clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. And it's Jokic missing. Wembanyama pass to Thompson. Left side, Edwards. And he comes up with a bucket.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
It's stolen by Howard. Jokic against Edwards. Over Jokic. Again, Philadelphia.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Nowitzki. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Jackson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Anunoby can't get it to go. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with the 76ers head coach. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Thompson. Edwards a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Thompson for 3. Drains the triple. Thompson's got 5.
Oh, from way back there. I mean, I'm calling that clay range.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the left wing. Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Down low. Can they get it? And it's laid in by Jackson.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Thompson against Jokic. Howard, the screen. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Jokic. Thompson fires from way outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jokic against Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Edwards for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jackson outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Jackson's got 5.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Edwards. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sixers ahead, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Klay Thompson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Off the inbound pass. Heat trail by 4. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, got that one up quick. He has 7.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you, Brian.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Jokic, no good. Anunoby passes to Thompson. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Edwards, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Wembanyama, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nowitzki. That one's good. This game is all even. Nowitzki's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Thompson. Busting it up inside.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
Jackson outside. Back to Jokic. There's 1:17 left in the half.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without foul.
Pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Edwards gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Nowitzki, pass to Jokic. Miami moving it around. Here's Nowitzki, defended by Thompson. Releases from 15 and off the glass. That one's good. Nowitzki's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Edwards can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jokic. Still without a bucket. And No good. Had a chance to take the lead. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Jokic with it, setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Jaren Jackson. Nikola Jokic is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Nowitzki in at the two-guard spot. The Sixers trailing. Thompson outside. The three is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nowitzki, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Jokic from downtown. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Thompson with it. Jackson in his pocket. And it's Howard finishing it off.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Dwight Howard.
Miami trailing. Jackson outside. Back to Jokic. Three-pointer. The triple goes for Jokic.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Wembanyama, pass to Edwards. Howard with a screen on Antetokounmpo.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Here's Edwards.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Looks like it's T-shirt time, fans. Who wants the shirt? Here comes the T-shirts. On your feet. Let us know you want one, everybody. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Deflected and stolen by Jokic. Smart transition play by Jokic.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Thompson passes to Edwards. Thompson a screen on Jackson. And here's Edwards outside. Miami grabs the miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Nowitzki, pass to Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Thompson. Back to Edwards. Over on Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Miami moving it around. Now Jokic launches a three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Jokic has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. 76ers trail by 11. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the 76ers call time here. Wembanyama scanning the floor. On the wing, Thompson to end the drought, and that one good. Thompson's got 9 points.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Wembanyama, and there's another one for the Heat.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wembanyama, no good. Miami leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat. They lead by 13. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Dwight Howard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Thompson. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Jokic with a screen on Wembanyama. Jackson outside. Anunoby against Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from downtown. And the Heat lead by 14.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Thompson. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
Here's Jackson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. From deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
The 76ers call timeout. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Wembanyama. Oh, off target from downtown. Miami leading by 17. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Jokic against Anunoby. Stolen by Wembanyama. Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Klay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Howard. Thompson goes in. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And so Jokic will bring it up for Miami. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Edwards. Oh, the stuff!
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
It's money from deep.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Miami leading by 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama there for the rebound. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. Jokic with a rebound. They set the screen. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo! Another chance. Oh, it drops in.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Nikola Jokic. Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Nowitzki in at the 2 spot. Stolen by Artest. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. That one falls.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Nowitzki. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Stolen by Parrish. Mobley against Jokic. Offensive rebound. Mobley dishes to Mutombo. Makes it off the glass.
Mutombo, such long arms. Even when the D is a factor, he just extends beautifully up over the top.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Nowitzki with the screen on Mutombo. Nowitzki against Artest. Nowitzki's shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Parrish. Pass to Arenas. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Nowitzki. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here is Artest. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Artest making his case inside.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Jackson. Mutombo against Giannis. The Mavericks pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Artest. Jokic grabs the miss.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Nowitzki looking around. Pass to Jokic. Fires for three. The shot, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket. Always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Arenas.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hands.
And the Heat making a change here. Haslam's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Arenas against Antetokounmpo. Mobley sets the pick for Arenas. This one for 3. Outside for Artest. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Mobley is out there with Parrish. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Mutombo, and it's Artest in at the shooting guard position. On the wing, Arenas. Pass to Artest. 5 to shoot. Back to Arenas. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Antetokounmpo against Mutombo. Mobley with the block. Artest kicks to Mobley. Arenas passes to Artest. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Mobley. Good D by Mobley.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Artest. It's good, and Arenas with the assist. Artest's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's the lob. There's Giannis. Look out below.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Back to Arenas. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. Back to Jokic. Over Mobley. Mobley with the block. And they get it back. Shot clock at 5. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Pass to Artest. Back to Arenas. No one near him. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
And the basket by Arenas. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And the rejection by Parrish. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Arenas with the shot. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Arenas has got 9 points in the quarter.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mobley. Here's Jokic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Gilbert Arenas, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Heat. 15-point game on the floor for Miami. Nowitzki is out there with Jokic. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Kareem. And it's Giannis in at the 5 spot. Now here's Mobley. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Back to Parrish. Pass to Arenas. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's our test. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. Arenas against Giannis. Arenas passes to Artest. Hudson coming off an assist from Arenas. Artest's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the man. The Heat trail by 18. And the Heat call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Mobley against Jokic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Outside Artest. Pass to Mobley. Back to Artest. Jackson with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. Jackson kicks to Jokic. The shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. Outside Arenas. Mutombo is screened on Antetokounmpo. Arenas with the bucket.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Kevin, back to you.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Here's our test. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Parrish dishes to Mobley. Outside Artest. Mutombo is screened on Jokic. And there's the drive. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Nowitzki with it. Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Here's Arenas. Back to Artest. Four on the shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it's Dallas with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Artest, and it's Mutombo. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Parrish in at the 4.
Well, you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nowitzki a screen. Giannis passes to Nowitzki. Good ball movement here by Miami. Jokic, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Artest with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And a wide open look for Arenas. Ball's knocked loose. The Heat trail by 21. Pass to Artest. Back to Arenas. And the Mavericks another 3. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Mavericks?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
One shot.
Mavericks leading by 21. Now Arenas. Mobley wide open. Misses the three. Giannis up top. Covered by Artest. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jokic. Giannis against Artest. Jokic with his screen on Artest. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Parrish.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Arenas passes to Artest. Back to Arenas. Ring shot on the way. That one good for 2. Arenas has got 10 points in just the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Jokic. Nails the baby hook.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Mavericks leading by 21. Outside Arenas.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Heat ball.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Here's Mobley. 51 seconds left in the game. Pass to Artest.
Offensive screen set out of bounds. Heat ball.
Miami with the ball. Nowitzki, the pass to Jokic. Outside Jackson. Good.
Jackson Jr. 3.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wide open look. And there's Gilbert Arenas on the assist by Artest.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jared Jackson Jr.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Gilbert Arenas.